Here we presents the top 5 best laptops for video editing. Starting at number 5, Acer Aspire 5. One of the most popular laptops out there is the Acer Aspire 5 Slim for its price and all-around consistency and performance across a variety of light activities. While this is a business-oriented laptop, its features are good enough for light video editing and programs that aren't overly heavy on CPU. Storage is also very limited on this laptop, with only a 128GB SSD for your files. This is absolutely not enough for video files, but the storage is also expandable and has a capacity of up to 2TB if you need an SSD of that size. SSDs included in laptops can be pricey when they've got a large storage capacity, so it's a wiser decision to buy your storage drive separately as well. The GPU of the Aspire 5 Slim is an integrated AMD Radeon Vega 3 mobile graphics unit, which is an entry-level GPU that performs similarly to the NVIDIA GTX 1050 graphics card, but does not pass it in performance. As with the processor, this again confirms that the Aspire 5 Slim is better for light video editing as opposed to heavily editing 4K video files. The Aspire's 15.6-inch FHD IPS display is only slightly muted compared to many of the other laptops at this price point, so if you don't have the money to spend on a separate display, you can get away with using the laptop's display. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, ASUS VivoBook 15. The ASUS VivoBook 15 is another pretty affordable laptop that is powerful enough for video editing if you stay under 4K in terms of video resolution. For light to medium editing, the VivoBook 15 is sure to surprise you with its performance despite its lower specifications. To start things off, it features an Intel quad-core i5-1035G1 processor, which is a decently performing CPU for a laptop at this price range. It doesn't beat the Ryzen 5 4500U that comes with the Acer Swift 3 in general performance, but it has more than enough juice to power through large editing projects. GPU-wise, the VivoBook 15 features an Intel UHD Graphics G1 processor, which doesn't have that much power, making this the reason for the VivoBook being limited with graphics-heavy applications. 4K video easily overloads the GPU, causing a lot of lag and ultimately slowing down your workflow, which is why we don't recommend trying to edit 4K video on this laptop. Getting down to the display, the VivoBook 15 features a 15.6 full display, and this is where things get a bit tricky. It utilizes a Tennessee panel, which is an outdated technology. If you're not familiar with different display panels, feel free to check out our guide covering different panel technologies. Halfway of my listed number 3, Lenovo Ideapad S540. Lenovo has been a staple with the majority of their laptops, released over the years being gaming, business, and professional laptops, but within the past few years they have come out with quite a few laptop models that are perfect for creatives, from graphic design to video editing and more. The storage of this laptop is quite generous considering the S540's pretty affordable price. The 512GB SSD of the Ideapad S540 will give you enough space to store video files and other assets on your computer without the need for an external drive. For those who create smaller-sized video projects and files, this may be suitable for you, but if you often create large project files, you will benefit from an external drive. If you find that you do need more storage space, there are 2 USB-C ports and a USB-A port for connecting an external storage drive. When it comes to video editing, the display this Ideapad boasts is fantastic for a laptop at this price point. The bright glossy 13.3-inch QHD WVA display allows for a higher refresh rate and has a decent color accuracy level of 80%, which is slightly above the average level of color accuracy for budget laptops. Lastly, the battery life of Ideapad S540 laptop is stated as lasting up to 18 hours, but users have reported the battery lasting for only 6 hours and having to keep the laptop plugged into the charger while running CPU-heavy programs. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2, Dell Gaming G3. The number one's choice, when it comes to powerful laptops under $800, is easily the Dell G3 15300, a laptop that packs more punch than any other laptop in this price range. It ticks almost all the boxes, making it a superb choice for you if you're looking for a laptop for video editing and gaming that will last for years to come. The processor in the Dell G3 is a 10th generation Intel Core i5 to 10300H, which beats the AMD Ryzen 5 3500U processor in performance and speed. This processor is very fast, allowing you to perform editing tasks like adding transitions, importing new clips, and rendering video files at lightning speeds without interruptions. Besides that, it only reaches around 63% of the sRGB color gamut and 45% of NTSC, and this is where you need to reconsider if spending an extra couple $100 on of the laptops from the sub-1000 category isn't worth it for you. That being said, the display isn't terrible, but for artists who need accurate color reproduction, it is simply not good enough. While this trade-off might not bother some, video editors rely on accurate displays, so if you end up finding that this computer is the one for you, you may want to purchase an additional display in order to get a more accurate representation of color. On the upside, the Gaming G3 screen is anti-glare, so you won't have to worry about serious sun reflection in bright environments. And number 1. Dell G5. Dell's computers are known for being fast and reliable, and are some of the best value products in the top-tier price range. The G5 15SE is a more affordable alternative to Alienware computers if you don't want to shell out that much money for a high-performing laptop for video editing. For the price, you get a powerful GPU and CPU pairing that combines a Ryzen processor with Radeon graphics. The Dell G5 15SE fantastic computer for those who want a lot of productivity. Thanks to its Ryzen 5 4600H processor, you can effortlessly run multiple video editing programs at the same time without experiencing interruptions. For those who work with large video productions, a lightning-fast processor can make such a difference during the editing process. The Ryzen 5 4600H outperforms the Intel Core i7 to 9750H processor, and even the i5 to 9300H, making it a top contender among popular processors for video editing. Now, some people find the 15.6-inch FHD IPS display to be more dull than they'd like, while others find it to have an adequate amount of brightness for their needs. The display is anti-glare, but still doesn't do that well outside in a lot of light, so you should stick to using this laptop indoors for best viewing results. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.